James, we'll talk about your personal contribution in a moment, but the game with the day to go is just fascinatingly poised.
Yeah, so we feel like we're personally in a good position. Hopefully the footmarks do start to break up even more and get a bit bigger. And yeah, we're going to try set a total tomorrow and do as much as we can to win the game.
Talk to us a little bit about the pitch with a day to go. It's seemed a little bit at times today as though there was just a tad more pace than there was in the first couple of days. Was that just an optical illusion upstairs?
I think it's probably to do with like humidity, a bit of the overheads as well. But it definitely felt that the ball was very soft on day one for them for some reason, where we think the balls have been quite good this year. So I think that had a big part to play in that, so it made it quite tough to score. But for the rest of the game, obviously, been a bit more cloud coverage around, and it just stayed harder.
So Gloucestershire avoiding the follow-on, getting within 90, deciding to declare with a session to go. What was the thinking in the dressing room at that point about how you needed to play it in that final session?
Well, if we liked it to go the way we would have, we probably would have gone a bit more aggressively tonight, but unfortunately we lost a few wickets there at the start of the session. But look, we're going to come tomorrow morning, going to do as much as we can to put a good score on the total, what we think's good enough really, and then give ourselves as much opportunity to bowl them out.
Has the weather been factored in at all? Because I was just looking at the app and there's possibly a bit of rain around tomorrow.
Oh, well, it hasn't been spoken about, unfortunately.
Probably sensibly. About your own contribution, obviously you've had a good game with the bat so far, with power to add, 81 and 47 not out. How much of a boost was it to get a bit of a vote of confidence from Darren Lehman for this game, to find yourself still where you have been before and getting a chance to show what you can do?
Yeah, like, probably sounds a bit weird, but I've actually felt pretty decent all year, to be honest. Had a couple full shots, couple good balls in there. That can happen on the wickets we've been trying to play on. But yeah, it's good that Bush's been backing me. Was never in the pitch, I don't think, to get dropped for this game, so it's just nice to have that backing from the coaching staff just to go out there and play the way I want to play.
And how important was that innings in the second knock at Cardiff when you made 35 and for me looked right back to the way you were playing at Old Trafford?
Yeah, that was the first time I'd stopped doing a few tinkering and just focused on watching the ball and doing what I did all last year when I scored runs. So just went back to what I knew and what I was used to doing, and yeah, luckily it paid off.
Last championship match, of course, in this tranche of matches before we go into the blast. Hoping to be involved in that?
Hopefully. I haven't really heard too much yet. We've got a few training sessions coming up later this week, actually. And yeah, obviously see what Dave, Willie and Buff want, like who in the squad and stuff. And
another partnership in the second innings between yourself and Save after obviously putting on nearly 150 in the first innings. Save was saying he enjoys batting with you. Do you reciprocate that?
Yeah, I do. He got a little bit angry today where took a quick single and he wasn't really a fan of that. But yeah, I love batting with Safe. He just takes the pressure off the other player at the other end, how free flowing he is, and scores quickly. And yeah, he's been like a proper senior player for us this year. He's really stepped up, and credit to him.
Great stuff. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers, thank you.